Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're playing Reverse Crawl. It's a game by Nerdook. They have a couple games on Steam. I'll link the webpage below. So it's a pretty fun game. It's a little bit of a strategy game, decent story. Music is always good. So I always liked it. There's several different trees to go through in it, so it gives it some replayability. It's $6. I played through it once and a little bit more, and I've had a lot of fun. So that's what we're going to go into today. So we're going to go with the new game today. So once upon a time, there was a great king who ruled wisely over the southern kingdom. The king had a daughter who he loved very much, but he didn't approve of her hobby, necromancy. Everything changed when the Red Queen invaded, marching our army in from the north. The king's army was easily defeated, and the king was killed in his own castle. The princess retrieved the king's soul and resurrected him as the reverent king. Together they stood against the Red Queen and began their roaring rampage of revenge. Okay, so this is basically your chapter screen, what you're doing here. At the moment, we only have one option to go. We will have as many as 3 here, so we can go to Rebirth. Hi, princess. So, welcome back. My Revenant ritual was a success. Huh? Revenant ritual? Yep, you were hacked into pieces. I brought you back. You mean I was killed? Yeah, your army was really lousy, and everyone got slaughtered except for me. Crap. So the invaders managed to defeat us. They completely taken over the castle, and some militia are on their way here. You have to rely on my necromancy skills and undead minions for now. Your necromancy skills are kind of creepy, actually. Get ready. You can choose which minion group you want to spawn to get us out of here. If you don't like the choices, you can reroll the selection for free up to 3 times. Okay, so what you have here is kind of like a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing going on here. So this is going to show you kind of what you're up against. And it's militia, and they just do it basic melee. And here you can kind of determine which ones you want here. And like I said, you can reroll the choices because each one will kind of get something here. So this one is cursed, which means they're not going to be as good. They're unlucky, negative 5% chance. So if we hit the reroll, we'll get different choices. So what we're going to choose here is myself. So vicious minions groups deal 15 more damage, but you have 10% less health. I'm weak versus clerics, and good versus heroes and militia. So we're going to go ahead and pick him. Basic tutorial to get you going. Click on the blue hex to move, a yellow hex to then move, then attack, or red hex to attacks. Yellow hexes are adjacent to one or more. Only minions can attack. Of course, range units can't do that much. Each melee also gains 10% extra damage for each ally flanking the target. All your minions have the Power Strike command for a riskier attack and a guard command to defend. Okay, so pretty simple what we're going to get here. So up here you kind of see what we have and what we're talking about. So each person is going to have something slightly different. For her, she can summon zombies, so I'm going to do that immediately. And I get a zombie, and I get a 4-turn counter on that. Power Strike, which you said before, your next attack has a 40% chance to miss, but if it doesn't, it's guaranteed critical. And guard is you recover some hit points, counter the attack, you counter attack next to melee, or reduce the damage that you get there. So if you go over the end, you can see kind of what damage you'll do if you just attack. So she will go ahead and spin. So obviously this is pretty good right here. That's an easy win. So down here, after you get XP, you can use them for whatever you need to do. So at the moment, I'm just going to heal the zombie, and I'm going to attack. The round ends, and I go on the offensive. So we're going to get rid of that, and then we are going to be able to kill him. Boom. So yes, we defeat the first group. Here comes more of them. Keep it up. Remember, units with at least one adjacent enemy are considered engaged. So if you're close to somebody, you can't move as much. Engaged range units cannot move at all and can only attack, so that kind of hurts them. If she's my range unit at the moment. So I've gained some more XP. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to summon another skeleton warrior. And I'm going to hit the Power Strike, and I'm going to attack. And a critical, and it kills him. So now we can move and attack. You see I get a little more flank damage here. We can pretty much get rid of him right off the bat. And so doing good. So let's see. We can take out that militia completely. Oh, you see what happened to him here. So we're gonna actually heal the king a little bit. Attack there, and attack there. If you look over to the right and the left, it says how many enemy groups are left. This is big for strategy because this, you can tell how many more they have going on and how many more we can choose. So it definitely makes your strategy when you're like, wait, I just need to weaken an enemy to get a couple more done. Okay, so who's that? Okay, so we actually have someone new here. We have an elite militia. They're much stronger. Elite militia armor, they take reduced damage. They also counterattack for 25 in melee. So against him, we want to stay away from them, if possible. Again, we have another zombie. So we are going to do what we said, is going to attack that elite militia. There we go, and that was some good attacks there. So we can pretty much just flank him around, destroy him pretty well. Okay, so the king is taking a little bit of damage. So if I look here, I don't have enough to kill him. So we're going to try the power strike option. And that's what happens is you miss. Definitely want some healing going on here. Get rid of him. The zombies can take care of the rest. Alright, and as you see, no more enemy groups. This is the final group. Get ready, here they come. We need to defeat them before we can get out of here. So we need to do some defeating going on here. So we're going to go ahead and send that going. I'm going to heal my king a little bit. He needs a little help. There we go. Oof. Like I said, those guys do counterattack. So now they're, you know, obviously after the first 3 enemies, I was very much lined up with them. Worked very well. But, oh, okay. And so when the main character dies in this, it's not a big deal. As long as I have more minion groups left. That hurt. It definitely did. So we can continue to kind of get more people in there. There we go. We might win this in one group. We'll see. Yep, we will. And that's going to be nice. So now we're having flanked, and that is the end of it. So victory, we gain all the XP. Phew, that was a tight fight. Okay, so there's a lot more soldiers here. Can't kill them all. We have to escape from the castle and plan our next move. It's a good idea. We'll come back here when I'm stronger. Okay, so after levels, we can figure out kind of what we want to make to do it so we can get more healing, more magic missiles, better skeleton warriors. We'll go with the skeleton warriors for now. Why not? Oh, and the evil Red Queen. Okay, it seems the previous king returned with the reverent ritual. How interesting. Begin our search for the guardian immediately. But let's keep an eye on for the king. Yes, my queen, I've summoned the heroes of the realm, and we will begin the hunt. Okay, so Chapter 2. Like I said, now we do have our 3 areas that we can go, and we also have an upgrade tree. So when you get upgrade points, we can actually kind of put them into this area depending on what we want. So we have a necromancy, which is all undead minions, gain more damage. Sabotage reduces the hit point of all heroes. Here's where we go. Your ranged minions may attack after moving, which is kind of nice. All minions with melee gain 5% more hit. Increase the number of active powers to choose from. Obviously, you will only affect all animals. So we're just going to go with that for the moment. I'll make sure I selected it. Upgrade. Okay. So you have your upgrade tree here. You have rewards, which kind of says that after every mission we'll get a couple of those. And the Hall of Champions. Click here, which we don't have any because we're here. So we get to defeat, choose what we want to do. So we're going to go, so there's a tomb that we can discover, goblin that we can get, and the exiled mage. Let's go with the goblins for right now. Let's go through this. Okay. And like I said, that's kind of where some of the replayability is that you can go through a lot more of the stuff and kind of unlock a little bit more of the story. You will make it through a lot of it in the first round, but if you wanted to play a second, it'd be fun too. Okay, the forest is home to several warring goblins. One of the goblin assailants has been captured by his rivals and is about to be killed. If we rescue him, we can recruit him to the clan and work for us instead. Wow, I've always wanted a pet goblin. Oh my goodness. We're not here to get a pet. We just want to get the goblin clan on our side. Okay, sorry. Let's rescue that goblin. Okay. So, here we have 3 goblin warriors are coming up against us. So, we can look at us, and we have 3 groups. They have 3 groups. We'll start with the king. He seemed like he did a good job last time. These goblin warriors are really small and agile. All of them have a chance to dodge your attacks. So they will dodge a lot. Okay, so first thing obviously is and I got skeleton that time. So we're gonna go ahead and put some magic, but you see the dodge. There we go. Let's see. Oh, we got a little flank damage going on here. They sometimes are so annoying. So obviously this was definitely not the best group to pick for this. There we go. Let's see, we can go ahead and hit him. Oh, unfortunately that took out my person. So let's see, we can actually go ahead and attack there. And she can kill him. Oh, and she just almost got it, but not quite. We do have some magic that we can use. So we're going to use that against that other goblin. Oh, now he's guarding. So he's now getting a little bit of recovery. I'm going to go ahead and... There we go. We can't dodge us all. There we go. Awesome. So watch out for those goblin hunters. They lead the hunting packs and carry poison spears. So you see another unit here. So we're going to just keep summoning our skeletons. That's going to be our bread back. That's going to be the bread for what we're trying to choose. Ooh. So let's just try to whittle this group down a little bit because they are hurting my guys bad. No, and I'm taking a little bit of damage here. So you see the 12 ingredients of poison. So at least get rid of one. Oh, well, probably not so smart. So he dodged, so we can go ahead and use the power strike. Let's see if it works. Got critical hit, but I'm sorry, Dad, they got me. I'll need to rest for a while. Rest well, child. I will make them pay. Okay. So what they said here, hey, we need to go with our skeleton archers for this. So we have more health. Alright. So same little storyline here. So let's go ahead and just kind of take that out. There we go. So now we have some, like I said, a little bit of a rock beats paper, beats scissors. I'm not quite sure how that works. But there we go. Awesome. Oh, here we come. Another group is here. Let's get another skeleton going to give my archers a chance to not immediately die. They got pretty swamped there. There we go. Oof. Okay, so this is gonna have to do some damage, but he can power strike a lot more. Okay. So that didn't work out so well. Excuse me. So we have a couple other options. So this group does like to dodge a little bit. So we're not sure. We're not going to use the race. Good versus poison or large groups. So they only do immune damage, but they are immune to poison, which is his problem. Zombies are just my zombies. Let's re-roll and see if we get something better here. Yeah, we got some flesh. Let's use them. This is our big skeleton army in general. As we can get even more skeletons. Let's go after that warrior. There we go. So now we can kind of eliminate his ranged attack and totally surround him. And we still have our archer in the back. There we go. So we can pretty much surround him here. And we got him. Wonderful. Oh, and get ready. There's more of them. So obviously now we are out of group. So our main goal here is to try to do as much damage as possible so that we can get that last group going. Oh, that was nice, but that did not work out the way I wanted it to. They're just dodging all over the place. Yeah, we definitely need to kill some of these. Alright, that's one of them gone. There we go. So we're going to use that power strike. And we just missed him. Let's try that again. There we go. Like I said, oh, that was a nice hit right there. Alright, so we can actually get another one here. That didn't work so well, but we're going to damage him enough. Oh. I don't think we're going to need to see the rates. We won't. Boom. Bonehead, thank you. You saved my life. Come with us if you want to live. I'm in your debt. My goblins will be yours to command. Excellent. So we got a new trait goblin. Minions have a chance to gain a new trait goblin. Minions with the goblin trait have 50% less health but spawn with an additional goblin warrior. I can summon a goblin. Or I could do shaman training, which improves Bonehead's health points and damage by 10. He also gains a new heal all command that spells negative stats and heals. We'll go with that for the moment. We have another 2 upgrade points. We're just going to leave them for the moment. It's no big deal. So now we get like a little bit of a story time going on here. But I think that's where I'm going to leave you, is I think you've seen enough of the game to kind of make a good decision if this is something that you like. It's fun to run through. I've run through it once. It's pretty good. Right now I think the game is $5 or $6, so it's pretty good overall. So I would definitely recommend it. You can have a couple playthroughs and have some fun. But I think this is where I'm going to leave you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a great day.